A movie that casts you as a man who falls in love with a mermaid entails certain perils for any actor, even when it's as funny a picture as Splash. But for Tom Hanks, who actually plays that role, the hardest part was not what you might expect.
The underwater stuff had to be, we had to train for, obviously. We had to receive our diving certificates from an instructor, Mike Nomad was his name. And we had to go to the Bahamas and work 3 weeks in 40 feet of water with, you know, safety divers. And Daryl had to be in her prosthetic tail, and I had to be in my suit of clothes down there trying to act our little brains out underneath the water. But, I mean, that was actually more of an adventure and more fun than anything else.
Were there ever any moments of sudden panic?
No, not really, not really. Once you understand that you can trust those guys around you and make that right hand signal and you get whatever it is you need from those guys. No, it was really just a gas. It was like a working vacation. Working with John Candy, on the other hand, that was scary, because I was such a big fan of both John and Eugene Levy's for the work from Second City that I was a little bit trepidatious about going into this, quite certain that they could blow me off the screen without too much effort. But
Freddie, you and I have to talk.
What is it, the missing petty cash? It was the cleaning girl.
No, I don't care about that.
You don't?
No.
And it was me. I bet the whole thing.
Well, I still don't care about it, Freddie.
I love this guy! Do you hear me? I love him! Give me a kiss.
Oh, Freddie.
Give your older brother a kiss.
No.
What's the matter? Are you too big? Give me a... I love this guy's head. Hey, Curly, here's a buck. Go watch my car.
when we were doing the scenes, my attention gravitated so much that I had trouble not laughing at what he was doing. He's a very funny guy, and he slayed me.
Splash is a far cry from the kind of work Hanks specialized in before he was discovered by the legendary casting director, the late Joyce Selznick. Splash director Ron Howard describes him as a serious Shakespearean actor.
Well, yes and no. Now you see, it says that I was like a Shakespearean actor, but see, there's a lot of comic characters in Shakespeare. I played quite a fair share of those in my day, in my regional repertory theater days. So. Yeah, I mean, I did your Hamlets, or well, I didn't do Hamlet. I did your Rosencrantzes and Cassios and Proteuses, but at the same time, I did a lot of the stuff for the groundlings, as the case may be.
When you suddenly found yourself in Hollywood, talking to ABC, did they make you any extravagant promises that they never followed up on?
Absolutely no promises whatsoever. It was a whirlwind kind of a thing. I was here in New York. I was an actor, and approached it. The meetings that I had with ABC as another audition, another interview, whatever. And it progressed rapidly enough so that in a couple of months I was in Los Angeles doing Bosom Buddies.